Hello, let me welcome you to Call My Bluff, television's answer to Spillikins with Frank Muir.
Good evening. My first guest is a beautiful little actress who was done to death in a car crash in the series The Brothers and went to a better place, the theatre. But she's back with us tonight and is Gabrielle Drake. My next guest started his gainful employment as a BBC producer on radio arts programmes. He then produced arts programmes on commercial television, and then somebody nudged him in front of the cameras, and since then he's been doing award-winning interviews. It's Russell Harty.
And the man in the sheepskin noseband, Patrick Campbell.
Good evening. My first guest is a little old lady who writes charming books for children. They sell by the 100,000, but she's in fact a beautiful young actress called Nanette Newman. And my other aide is a man that does absolutely everything on television. You can't keep him off it. He plays coppers and ex-coppers and coppers to be and coppers coming later on. But I say Patrick Campbell, but it's really Patrick Moore.
Let's see if it works. There. Well, there we get the first word, switter. And as you probably remember, Frank Muir and his team are going to define this word 3 different ways, switter. And Patrick Campbell and co are going to try and pick out whichever is the real correct definition. So what about this word, Frank?
What about it?
Yes.
Horses, as you probably know, Patrick, from among your friends, horses don't catch cold, as we do, but they catch instead chills, a variety of chills. And one variety of equine chill is called a switter. Now, when a horse gets a switter, it doesn't cough or blow its nose or anything like that. It has an atrophy of the shoulder muscles and a tendency to stagger a bit. That's all.
All right, let's now try Russell Harty, your go.
Switter is a verb. I switter, thou switter...
Watch it.
Well, yes, I'm saying. Thou switterest, he switters. I would that thou hadst not swittered. You want to know what the verb means? It means that kind of activity which a duck indulges in at the periphery of water when it's splashing and jumping at the end of water, to switter.
Yeah, well, sounds reasonable. Now, whose turn is it? Yes, Gabrielle Drake.
Well, a switter, in fact, it looks like a wooden sword with a very, very wide blade. And it's used to beat flax in order to remove from flax any woody or fibrous tissue. And he who wields a switter is called a switterer.
That's clever. That's clever.
Yep, well, someone's got to do it. It's a disease of horses. It's one who beats flax to get the thing, the stuff out, and it's of a duck to flutter about, I suppose. Patrick.
It's a word I have no hope of saying whatever, so I just leave that bit out. But it's certain... Yes.
Give it a go.
No, I couldn't. No, I'm too shy. A horse could... If a horse ever got a cold, it wouldn't be called that. Because...
It could pronounce it. It could pronounce it, though.
With the wind behind it. We've had every horse disease in this program since the beginning of time. That one was left out.
Right, fair enough. Bonk. Hello.
It couldn't be a flax beater. It's ducks doing it on the edge of a pool.
Well, now, Russell, I believe you said that. It's your turn to own up, true or bluff, my lad.
I didn't say ducks doing it on the edge of a pool. I said fluttering about.
It's true.
It's a bullseye! Certainly to switter means of ducks to, paddle about at the edge of the pool. And now we have another word, cartouche, and it's Patrick Campbell's turn to define it.
A cartouche is an asymmetrical flower bed. An asymmetrical flower bed is a flower bed that is not either round or square or rectangular or even elliptic. It's in a non-geometrical shape.
All our flower beds at home are this, then?
Not concerned with your flower beds ever. And least of all now. A cartouche was a word borrowed from Italian and French landscape gardening because the English people got sick of cartouche. Just a minute, I got rather lost there. Your flower beds. The cartouche kind of flower bed came, the asymmetrical flower bed came to England around about the early 1700s. People were sick of the formal Italian and French symmetrical flower beds. It took a rather long time, but all
That's enough. Get him off.
I think you covered the ground there. Patrick, your turn.
Well, without being boastful, I think that with a bit of practice I would be rather good at hitting a cartouche, not because I'm particularly strong, but because I'm quite a good shot, because it is in fact a little disc or a circle that is placed right in the centre of a bullseye, at which a really crack marksman aims. And in fact, the record, it shows how difficult it is to hit, because the record is still held by a Captain Watmore, who in 1884 hit 23 bullseyes out of 25 shots, and 18 of which, this is the important thing, because it's very difficult, 18 of which were cartouches.
Right.
Bully for you.
Sure, bear that in mind. Nanette Newman, your turn.
Well, a cartouche was an article of clothing which was worn by the working class ladies of Scotland. They used to wear this rather hideous, shapeless, sexless garment to work, and it was, high up at the neck and made out of linen, very dreary. But the interesting thing was that it was very favoured by the ladies of Fife. They used to enjoy wearing it. It was an article of clothing.
Well, this is what they say then. It's a kind of a bullseye in a bullseye. It's a linen smock worn at one time by the ladies of Fife, and it's a flower bed that isn't quite the right shape. Well, I mean, it's the right shape. It's not symmetrical. Frank?
I don't think it is seemly to pry into Scottish ladies' clothing on a programme such as this. So we will expunge that definition, Nanette.
Right.
Now, cartouche is an asymmetrical flower bed. I don't think that flower beds changed in the early 17s from the symmetrical. They changed to no flower beds and rolling parkland and capability brown. I would have thought, in my ignorance. So therefore it must be this bullseye inside a bullseye. Flash the card.
Oh,
Inspector,
yes, you
please.
suddenly chose that. That was Patrick Moore who said that. True or bluff, lad? Show up. Oh, he's too well pleased, I think.
Oh dear.
Looks a bit that way. Nothing at all. Nothing at all to do with that. We have to know who gave the true definition. We'll get in a minute. Here it goes. 1, 2, 3. Yes, yes.
I shouldn't have these scruples.
There's all that showing off about capability brown, Frank. I shouldn't do that sort of thing. Anyway, I should repeat. I think I should repeat. It was a linen smock worn by the Scots ladies. Mambu is the next one. Russell Harty.
The mambu is a legendary eastern bird that hovered restlessly above people. If you were one of the people under whom this restless thing was hovering, you were likely to be brought a great deal of good fortune. So you had to get yourself under it if you wanted any kind of fortune. There's no point in talking about this bird at all except to say that it's the one single legendary bird in all of Eastern mythology or ornithology, or whatever the two are together, that is not mentioned in Sir Richard Burton's translation of the Arabian Nights.
That floored them, or very nearly. Gabrielle.
The Mambu is a race or a tribe, Bantu origin. They live in central Sudan. Well, there really is no point in talking about this race. It's a very boring one. Except that there is one interesting thing about them. There are an awful lot of white men in this tribe.
Good heavens.
Albinoism, I think it's called. Is that right?
Good enough, good enough, yeah.
Yes.
Stick to that.
All right. Now, Frank.
Mambu is another word for bamboo. Or let me put it another way. Bamboo is another word for mambu. Now, there's really no point in going into this any further, except to say that I'm not either bamboozling you or mamboozling you.
Pretty dry, pretty dry. Well, it means bamboo. It means a sort of bird. If you get underneath it, it's good luck to you. And well, yeah, you know. And it's a Sudanese race or Sudanese tribe. Patrick Moore.
Yes, Mambu. I don't like the idea of this dangerous bird up above. I'm sure that we'd have heard about him. Somebody would have been cracking jokes about the Mambu by now, wouldn't they? Somebody would have discovered it. And also the tribe, your really boring tribe of white people. I think that we possibly would have heard of them, white people in a black tribe in Africa. Unlikely though it sounds, Mambu, bamboo, I think it's bamboo.
Bamboo, that's what you said, Frank. You're drawing it out. Is it true or bluff?
It's true, isn't it?
Very good job. It's anybody's game.
Yeah. Mambu, shmambu, it means bamboo, apparently. 3-0, goodness me. And the next word, carapato, though I suppose you'll pronounce it umpteen different ways. It's your turn, Patrick.
Carapato is in fact a style of tattooing that is used in African tribes, that possibly because they've got more skin to show than other people, but it takes the form of circles, concentric circles, all over the body, on the front and the back. And it's done very painfully, I should imagine, by it's scratched on the body with a hot dye on stones.
Right, it's Nanette, it's your turn.
Well, now, if any of you are thinking of sailing up the river Zambezi for your holidays, you should be warned, because something very nasty can happen to you. You can feel suddenly very yuck and sick and feverish and horrible, and it could mean that you've been bitten by a carapato. These are very, very tiny, weeny little ticks, really, that carry this terrible disease. And the whole of the Zambezi, the basin of the Zambezi, is absolutely awash, agog, infested, I mean, with them. And this is just a little warning to you. You could very easily be bitten by one of these little creatures.
Yeah. It's not the only thing that could happen either if you get
No,
round the
true,
Zambezi.
but one of the nastiest.
Patrick.
Carapato is an astronomer's guide to heavenly bodies. It's a kind of catalogue in which you can identify the position of heavenly bodies and also their magnitude. Now, the name comes from the Carapato because this catalogue was first devised by Signor Battista Carapato, who was a kind of, I suppose, pre-Renaissance Neapolitan Patrick Moore.
Moa?
Not, we've had enough of him. Give the other fellow a chance for that.
So it's tattooing takes place in certain places. It's a tick that you get that might get on you in the Zambezi, and it's a guide for astrologers, a catalogue for astrologers. Russell Harty.
It's so easy. It's hardly worth
Yes, it's definitely. I mean, the next time I go up the Zambezi, which you, Nanette, say is going to be a gog with ticks, I shall have to take a paddle with me, or one of those things that you do that with. I think the idea of a pre-Renaissance Patrick Moore came rather too trippingly, even off your tongue, and I will therefore go for this dying a hot death, or well, no, not dying a hot death. It was dying.
It was tattooing.
Tattooing.
More or
I mean,
less.
D-Y-E-I.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Right. So I will suggest, in humility, that it is something to do with dyeing and tattooing.
All right. Well, that was Patrick Moore who said it. True or bluff?
Whoa.
Is this going to be a white? I always get the word wrong. Whitewash or not? I don't know. Anyway, who gave the true definition of the word? Here it comes.
That
Russell.
faithful
Not-
Got it
buffalo
there
lady.
somewhere.
You should have listened to my holiday warning.
It's the tick of the Zambezi. And that's 4-0, goodness me. And the next word is skillion. Let me see who goes next. Gabrielle Drake.
Well, a skillion, in fact, is a word that was invented round about, the end of the 19th century when skiing first became a popular sport for those other than the Swiss. And it was someone who was a terribly good skier. The champion, the Olympic skier of the end of the 19th century was called a skillion.
All right. Now, Frank, it's your go.
Lean to, or not you and me, a building, as a penthouse down under in Aussie land, leaning up against the side of another building, a skillion. What you would find inside could probably be things like firewood, old tennis rackets, surfing boards, old cricket bats, and a signed photograph of Chips Rafferty. It's a lean-to, very well known.
Yes. Russell Harty.
Just before the Battle of Crécy got going, it was thought that to get the troops moving, they ought to be given a kind of soup, which was a mush-up of meat and vegetables, a sort of potage impromptu. And that was skillion, and it was mixed together, and it was served to the troops from a kind of cauldron pulled on the back of a horse. So it's a mushed-up hot soup before Crécy.
Without a cold. Healthy horse.
It's a hot old stew. It's an expert skier and is an Australian shed. Nanette Newman.
My
Dissension
goodness.
here, it's fair to say.
Yes. Oh dear, very
plough your
difficult.
own furrow,
Everybody
girl.
was so convincing, I could believe them all. I somehow, logically, I think it sounded like the mushed up soup and the... yes, logically it did sound like that to me. I'm not too sure about the lean-to with Chips Rafferty. I don't think that sounded very convincing. Now, my instinct, and I'm sure it's going to be wrong, tells me that it's Gabrielle's description of the fantastic skier.
Phantom skier. Well, I wonder if she was telling the truth. True or bluff? You're choosing that one, right? Yes, true or bluff, Gabrielle. Sure you have it there. 1, 2, 3. Oh no! They've broken their duck. It's ruined the drama, but still, I mean, people will be on better terms after the programme, I suppose. Now, who gave the true one?
No, no,
Oh, yes.
Nanette, no,
Australian shed, with or without Chips Rafferty. Gowley's the next one, or Gowley, I don't know. Nanette.
It's pronounced Gowley, and it was a very old grindstone that had been absolutely worn away and was really no use. And in very humble little cottages, it would then be used as a kind of stool. I mean, you might say to your child, you know, go sit on your gowly, or go and pull out that gowly for a friend, something like that. It was a little...
Grindstones, that's hard to tell it with.
No. It was a little stool. It then became something to sit on when it was no longer used for its correct purpose.
No, it wasn't.
It'd have to be a fairly distant friend. Wouldn't it? Patrick.
A galley was a sailing barge working out of the river Humber. Not as long or as wide as a Thames sailing barge, but deeper in the draught and shorter, and not as wide. A lot more about the galley still.
Is that all? Oh.
No. It used to trade out of the Thames estuary.
Humber.
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 Humber. The
I get it right there. You know more about it than you do.
Be that as it may.
And that you'd come all the way from the Humber, bringing bricks into London.
Bricks.
Bricks. From Imogen.
From what?
Is it called Imogen or Imogen? The port.
Imogen.
Imogen.
That's it, something from Shakespeare.
Yes.
That's where the galleys picked up the bricks and brought them to London.
Great.
Gowlies.
I'm sure you don't want to add anything more than that. No. All right, you passed. Patrick Mower.
Gowley is, in fact, a condition which I'm sure you've all experienced after waking up after a really good night's sleep. It's an optical condition, a condition of the eye. It's an adjective which describes this condition. It means of the eye, or the eye being bunged up with matter. In fact, my poor old grandmother used to say to me, Patrick, she said, your eyes are full of sleepy dust.
But she really meant gowly.
I've got the gowly.
Yeah, but she just couldn't bring herself to say the word. Anyway, it's the stuff you get in your eyes. It's a useless grindstone you give to people to sit on, and it's a barge that plies back and forth, as far as I can gather, yes. Gabrielle.
Oh dear, this is terribly difficult, isn't it? Nanette's sailing barge.
It was my sailing
I beg
barge.
your pardon, yes, of course.
My galley. Don't touch my galley.
That's right, it was Nanette's grindstone, wasn't
they-
it? Stool.
Yes.
Yes, Nanette's grindstone. Yes, that sounds quite nice. But then again, so does Patrick Campbell's sailing barge.
And even longer.
And even longer, indeed, yes, and all those rivers. And, oh dear, Patrick, your gowly, your condition of the eye, I don't ever remember you suffering from that in our days in Birmingham Red together. Now I'm going to go for the grindstone. I'm going to go for your stool.
I was going to
Oh,
say,
you are?
surely he
Yes.
wasn't
Well
asleep at
done.
the
Your
time.
grindstone.
No, you're choosing Nanette's.
Nanette's grindstone
the
alias
grindstone
stool.
upon which one sits. True or
And you
not?
won't regret it.
Oh, that means I will.
She was toying with you there. Now, who gave the true definition? Let's know. Lo and
Did suffer
behold.
from the gowly.
Happy days of
Means those little bits of stuff that you get in the corner of your eye when you've just been asleep. Now, cumulate, or pronounce it as you will, is the next one. Frank, your turn.
You know the flat. You know the flat bit of a signet ring is called a platen. The bit where the signet bit is, the seal or whatever. Well, make no mistake, the flat bit of an ordinary finger ring, as advertised by Ringo Starr, is not in fact called a platen. That's only for signet rings. Where a stone is normal, or integral is normally embedded in a ring, is called the cumulate.
Awfully interesting, isn't it? Russell, your turn.
It's a matter meteorological, and it's that weatherman's or woman's word for that flat-topped cloud, which forms itself as a. I haven't finished yet. As a presage to a kind of thunderstorm. It's a kind of anvil-shaped flat cloud, which presages storms, thunder, lightning, rain, and other cataclysms of that nature.
That was very interesting too. Gabrielle, top both of those.
Now, a camulet is nothing more nor less than a pigeon. But it's not your ordinary common or garden pigeon, you know, the sort that sort of settle on the top of Swedish tourists in Trafalgar Square. It's a rather beautiful bird, actually. It's a fancy pigeon, a white-eyed pigeon. Can you imagine such a thing? And what is more, it flies very, very high.
I hope so.
It's a high flyer, in fact.
It would be rotten luck on a pigeon, white-eyed or not, if he couldn't. But anyway, it's a pigeon. It's part of a cloud and it's part of a ring. And if we do this fairly sort of kind of swiftly, we'll get another one in.
Come on.
Yes, Patrick, I should say. It's your
Right,
turn.
as soon as you slip in the word intaglio, you're supposed to notice it at all. That has to be a bluff. Out with that.
What, mine?
Was it not?
No.
Not yet, you fool. I just have it's cumulus and cumulus brings on storms. It's a white-eyed pigeon.
Gabrielle, true or bluff? Let
Has
us
it go?
know, lass. You've got it there. It's there. I'm sure it's there.
It's not.
It must have been there when we began.
That's it.
No.
Who's got it? Oh,
Who's got it?
You haven't stuffed it down the top of your stocking or anything.
I'll do a cesarean.
Yes.
Excuse me, Gabriel.
and has she got the true one? Though?
No,
Let's speed the whole
Wait,
thing.
but, wait. I think it has to be produced.
Yes, where is it?
I think you'll
If you
find.
could whistle or play a game among ourselves.
What's going on?
You can't go through all her
cheating.
stuff.
After all that?
Right! Hooray! It's a white-eyed pigeon. I think we'll have another one, shall we? And then call it a day. Creaker is our last word. Patrick.
Creaker is the larva of a fly. Ephedra californica.
Never mind that.
It appears in immense hordes right by Lake Mono in California.
Right, I better move you on fairly. Patrick Moore.
A Creaker, in fact, was a soldier who fought for Henry VIII. He was a commando-type soldier, a freelance mercenary.
Thank you.
Went over to deal with the French.
A creaker was a late Victorian word for a little passenger cab in a funicular railway that went up and down a mountain.
That'll do nicely,
do,
Nanette,
right.
if I'm to let them guess.
Fly,
oh, I mean
fly.
deduce.
Let's have the card.
Cable car, lava, or a soldier, Frank.
Fly.
Fly, fly, fly. Patrick.
I always get this.
No! And let us have the true definition before we draw stumps. The true one. Here we go. It's coming now. Ah, yes. There. The true definition of the word is a soldier of the date of British war. So there you are. I scarcely need to announce the self-evident fact that Patrick Campbell's team has won. So we'll do a little more Burke and Herring from the OED next week. Until then, goodbye from Russell Harty, Patrick Moore, Gabrielle Drake, Nanette Newman, Frank Muir, Patrick Campbell, and goodbye.